I will share with you today a little bit about the creativity because it's one of the most important skills of our human beings. The one which really differentiate us is your competitive advantage, the one which allows you to figure things out no matter what, the one which we invest the least and is the most important, the one which make us human beings so powerful, so strong, and the one which took us to Mars, the one which took us, to the internet. So I want to give you a few hints what it is. I will share with you a little example of a creative thinking, because this is how we're gonna talk about. So today I will share with you what the creativity is. I give you an example of it, and I will kind of provoke you to think about working on it or moving more into this direction. Why is that? Because when your job is being taken, or there is a restructurization in the company, or for example you're running your business online and you have all your business on Facebook, and suddenly the Facebook shut your account, which happens recently quite a lot. Or for example when something that worked before doesn't work anymore, or your job is being taken by the robot or automatization, and etc., so on and so forth. With all those things we should be actually happy, because those things happen for a reason, and those things just push us to use our creativity to find the new ways and new connections. And this is what the creativity is about. It's not really about the painting and drawing. Yes, that's awesome, and those are the artistic skills, and they're also super important. But here we're talking about the creativity, which is located in different part of the brain. It's one of the mysterious pieces of our skills, because it's not really in your right or left side of the brain as we thought years ago. It's really located in different places. There are different networks involved in different way of thinkings, and I talk about it in our creativity class. Today I want to know, to have some hints and ideas that when I talk about creative thinking, I'm not talking about painting, drawing, playing piano, or creativity. We're talking about connecting two different elements in the novel and useful way. And those two things are super important: novel and useful way. So creativity is if you solve the problem, or if you create something new without being useful, that's not falling into this definition. And I want to share with you something. We all coming up with different ideas. It's kind of easy to have a lot of ideas. Let's go back into the car. So this is the car. You can see is a little car of our son. He's 3.5 years old. As a mother of three kids, I don't know, if you have kids, you may imagine, or how the kids playing with the toys. It's quite robust. It's a metal toy, but they had a great idea to create a transformer car. So from the creative perspective, it's great. Environmental as well. You don't have to have all the pieces. You can just change one car and create. But what's happened? As soon as this car drops, everything goes into the complete pieces. So, you have like 10 pieces of this car. And a very challenging part, I will try to put a little bit down so you can see better. A very challenging part, and I want you to know this because it's very interesting. It's very powerful when you think about product, services, and ideas, how everything you create. So basically, you have a pieces, and then you have a smaller pieces, and those smaller pieces have to be very carefully aligned together. Okay, here I am alone, so I can kind of fit them one after the other, and now I know how to put it together. So I haven't done the first time, trust me. Then you're putting all those pieces one by one, and then you kind of sticking it together. Okay, imagine to do this exercise about 50 times a day,
as a parent, because the kids of that age cannot do it. Even our 8 and 10 years old cannot do it, because it's a very, very precise very precise car, and it's falling apart all the time like that. And little boy comes in the, with the pieces like that, and says, "Mama, it's kaput, kaput." This car, it's kaput so many times that at some point you're being scared and you're being frustrated yourself. So it's a great patience training for adults. So in one sense, great idea and super creative. I was really excited when we've seen that, metal pieces, great quality, we would say, but extremely difficult to fiddle, not only for kids, but also for parents. And this is when it comes into finding the creative ideas and using your creativity, solving problems and bringing something into the world, bringing something, and also, creating the profit for the company, profit for the human beings, for children, and also profit for environment. On one sense, um, extendable pieces could work. It doesn't work because it's not very uh, I trust me, it's super challenging to make those pieces work and not get headaches. So someone said that, people without the children know nothing. The same as people with the children know nothing about the people without the children. When you actually design and create and use your creativity for creative problem solving, make sure you take that under the consideration: who is using this, what problem do you solve, and how it's going to be useful, and how those people which you will be designing for operate with that. But it's even next step, which is really the step of the parents in this case, what will bring it to them, because also they are the stakeholders or sponsors of those toys by the end of the day. And to be honest, I don't feel like buying another car like that. We actually receive it, but I don't feel like, because it's just too challenging. And I want you to think about it. I want you to feel it, whatever you design. So creativity is awesome. Creativity is our best competitive advantage, which will serve you when everything else fail. So if you will tell me what is the one thing you can create, you can invest in, it's that skill. So it will take you wherever you want to go. So keep the car in mind. Look for the creative solutions into your problems. Don't go into your cycles because something doesn't work, or something happened, or your job is happening, or your job is you're being made redundant, or you don't like your job. You have all the powers in you. You have all the powers to create whatever you want. You are designer of your life. You are the one who can design those beautiful things that serve you and the people around you. So I really encourage you to look at the world and at yourself like you are the designer of your internal and external circumstances. I am designer from psychological perspective, design thinking, innovation, but also we going a little bit diving into the quantum spaces and bringing the things together. Because if you feel and you know that you are designer of your life, of your circumstances, you know that whatever happened, you can figure it out. And the creativity is one of those skills which will guarantee you the success. Enjoy, have a great day, and hope I inspired you.